Six my regular. I'm talking takes me better. Hey guys, I am back. Ooh, I need me to get a haircut. Ooh. Anywho, I'm just not getting home from work. Today is Saturday. Saturday, April, I don't know what the fuck. Anywho, just came home from work. I did 6 hours today. I tried to do 8, but I really had nothing else to do. Anywho. Whew, this Stewart really come in handy. This is the only way I can drink water. Is in my cup like this, my insulated cup. So I'm 29 weeks pregnant. You know, I'm a 35-year-old pregnant teenager, first-time mom. Period. I'll be 30 weeks on Monday, April the 22nd. What I was gonna tell you? Oh, so did you guys get your Tdap vaccination? I opted in to get my Tdap vaccination last week. I think it was last Friday that I got my Tdap Tdap shot. And I believe it's like what, whooping cough and tetanus shot together. But anywho, since then I have had severe and intense itching all over my body since I got that damn shot. Now, I did some research. It said it could be this thing called Chloestasis. And to tell your doctor immediately, I emailed my doctor yesterday. It's been it's been a week. And I emailed my doctor just to rule it out. Because Chloestasis is usually like itchy hands and itchy feet. But the thing is, if you know me, you know that I have suffered from severe, intense, extreme whole body itchiness due to eczema, atopic dermatitis, and unexplained allergic reaction and hives, to where I take a steroid and I take allergy injections, 2 doses a month for unexplained itchiness. So I don't know, it could just be my regular life, or, you know, let's just rule out Chloestasis, however you pronounce that. No harm in ruling it out, which I don't think that's what it is, because like I said, I've always suffered from itchiness for years. So it is what it is. But I got like bruises and everything from itching. But see, like I said, that's not abnormal for me. I haven't had one of these flare-ups in a long time, but like, it's not abnormal for me to have bruises from scratching and scratching and scratching. Let me see what else. What else is coming up? So yes, I'm gonna take that Chloestasis test to see about that. I haven't been swelling lately because, like I said, I've been off of work for a week, so my feet been propped up. As soon as I get this working full time again, it's probably gonna swell up again. Because right now I'm just working PRN. And I go back to full time on Monday at my other job. It was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh, this is what I wanted to talk about. At what point did you start buying new clothes? Because I have nothing to wear. Nothing fits. I only have like 5 rotating outfits, which include leggings and sweatpants. But it's starting to get too hot for sweatpants. So what are you guys wearing? I have nothing to give. I have nothing to wear. And I just really don't even want to buy nothing, because like, what's the point? I only got like 2 months left. But I'm thinking about just buying dresses and some more leggings and calling it a day. Like biker shorts, stuff like that. And calling it a day, because that's something I could wear even after pregnancy too. So I'm pretty sure I ain't gonna be like 100 pounds right after I give birth, like, period. I'm still be a thick bitch. Do y'all ever read y'all doctor's notes after your appointment? Why did it say obese on my damn chart? Like, sis, that's shady. I'm not obese. The nerve. Anyways, I think that's all I have for today. Now I'm about to go inside this house and lay my ass down and interact with my rabbits. Because those are my first 2 children, okay? First 2 children. I have 2 1-year-olds at home. They're about to be 2. Oreo and T'Challa. I actually gave birth to them. Period. Good morning, guys. It is currently 5 a.m. in the morning. That's why it's so dark in my background. But I am sitting outside my new office. I'm kind of early. I'm about 15 minutes early for work. I just started a new gig today, full time. I was already working. I work PRN at the hospital, so but I started full time at a clinic doing addiction today, an hour away from where I live, which is the norm. I always have to travel for work. I can never find a job close to where I live. It's always an hour drive or a 30-minute drive. Like, it's ridiculous. In a different state. Like, it's ridiculous. But anywho, so yeah, today's my first day. I have a new schedule. I haven't worked this schedule in over a year, which is like 5:15 to 1:30. So yeah, 5:15 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. I haven't worked this shift in a long time, so I have to get adjusted. I didn't even go to sleep yesterday because I have to get adjusted to this schedule. But with that being said, ladies, don't be scared to apply for a new job if you're 7, 8, 9 months pregnant. Your girl is 7 months pregnant, 30 weeks today, and I'm starting a new job. And you are not obligated to tell these employers that you are pregnant and about to give birth tomorrow. Like, the law protects you, okay? I don't care what state you're in. You don't have to tell none of these employees that you're pregnant and about to be on maternity leave in a month or 2. Like, this employer does not know. And because it ain't their business. I'll let you know when I will let you know. It might be the day before I give birth. Who knows? I'm not obligated to tell you anything. And I'm actually showing now. So, and they cannot ask you, are you pregnant or not? Because that's against the law and that's like against HIPAA and like shit. So, you ain't obligated to tell these people nothing. Especially when those employees be having at will. Like, okay, well, it's at will on my end too. Okay, all right, shit. So don't tell these employees that you're pregnant if you don't want to, like, because it's none of their damn business. And the law backs you up, okay? And they can't fire you after you come back from maternity leave either, because that's discrimination, okay? Even if you only been on a job for a month or whatever, period. And like, how many of you actually going back to the damn job anyway? So, I mean, some of you have no choice. I'm probably one of those people. I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know if I'm coming back or not, but I am going back to my PRN job. That's my bread and butter, like, period. That's my baby. But I don't know about this one. Because I'm really, after maternity leave, I really just want to work. I just want to work my PRN job because I make my own schedule. I work when I want to work. And I just want like a little part-time job. A little part-time gig in my field of study while I go in the office or work from home. 2, no more than 3 days out the week. And that's it. Like, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to work full-time. I don't want to be obligated 5 days out the week to nobody. I don't want to be there all fucking day. Like, I can't. I just cannot do it. I cannot do it anymore. I got spoiled with this PRN schedule. Like, So I used to be full-time at the hospital that I work at now. And then I dropped down to PRN. And I was like, why ain't nobody tell me? PRN is the PRN is where it's at, okay? You make your own hours. You make your own schedule. You come in when the fuck you feel like it. Shit. And you ain't got to ask for no vacation time like, oh, can I get this time? No, I'm just ain't gonna be here. The fuck. Less headache, less responsibilities. Whew. Child, I should have went PRN a long time ago, had I known. Anywho, so yeah, I'm early at this job because, like I said, I work an hour away. And that's another thing. I don't know what it is about Maryland. I cannot find a job where I live. Like, why can't I find a job close to where I live? Me or my husband, like, we always got to drive an hour away. Like, my PRN job is in a whole different state. Like, it's ridiculous. And then this full-time job is like an hour away. Like, come on. Like, we've been here for going on 4 years, and we have not been able to find a job where we live at, in the county that we live in. Crazy. But, yeah. Anywho, hopefully this day go by fast. Usually the 5:15 a.m. to 1:30 shift usually goes by fast. I already ate a little something from Dunkin' Donuts, a little wake-up wrap. And I will check in later. All right, guys, I am back. I'm on my lunch break, my little 30-minute lunch break. It is currently 11:10 a.m. and I'm finally on lunch. And you know, when you first start a job, it's boring as hell because you're sitting there doing trainings or just reading over policies and shit, which is good because then I'll be left alone in my office lollygagging. But update on this job, being this is my first day. Chad, I ain't finna be here for long. Nope. They got me fucked up. I'll probably be here for 2 weeks max just to get a check and keep it moving because they already got me fucked up. First, I just don't understand, like, these employers, man. It's like, you think I paid $200,000 in college tuition to be a fucking janitor or to be a lab tech? Like, the fuck? I ain't had to spend $200,000 to do that shit. I could have did that shit for probably $100. I don't even think you got to go to school to be a fucking janitor. The fuck? So we had a patient who had an accident in the restroom when we was doing their urine. Well, I wasn't doing the urine. I was just, shadowing. And he had an accident. So the coworker, she had to clean that shit up. And I was like, you got me fucked up because I ain't cleaning up shit. Clean up a motherfucking thing. And I'm not even saying that I'm too good to clean up something. No, he would have been cleaning up the shit. The fuck? I'm not no fucking environmental services technician. Like, I didn't sign up to do that type of fucking work. The fuck? And then being a lab tech. Like, if I wanted to be a lab tech, I would have went to fucking training to be a lab tech. I'm not a fucking lab tech. And like I said, it didn't take $200,000 to be a fucking lab tech. Why am I dipping urine? Like, the fuck? I'm a clinician. Like, the fuck? And I'm not dipping shit. So I'm gonna get a note from my OB telling me I shouldn't be handling biohazard because I am pregnant. And it has nothing to do with my job. Like, it has nothing to do with me. Like, I'm a clinician. I'm not a fucking nurse or a lab tech or a fucking whatever the fuck people do with biohazard. They really got me fucked up. They do. And I ain't gonna stay here long. They got me fucked up. Hey guys, I am off. It is 12 o'clock. My shift is actually until 1:30, but they let us go early. Praise the Lord. Ooh. Tired of being tortured. Anywho. Now I got an hour drive back home. But before I go home, I have to stop by my doctor's office to do my labs for Chloestasis. because if you remember my last vlog, I was talking about I was itching a lot. So I just want to rule that out. So I'm going to do my lab before I go home. Luckily, my doctor's office is like literally 5 minutes away from my house. Let me put my GPS in because I don't have time to get lost, okay? Anywho. So yeah. Let me get this doctor's appointment out the way. And then take my ass for a nap. Hey guys, I am back. I'm currently on my break, of course. About to take a little lunch nap. But before I do so, I want to give you an update on the Chloestasis saga. So, just to recap, I was strolling on TikTok one day a couple weeks ago. And this woman said she was having intense and severe itching all over her body, but mainly her hands and her feet. And then I was like, interesting. Then I kept it moving. And then I seen another video about Chloestasis again, talking about intense and severe itching on your hands and feet and your whole body. So I was like, that sounds like me because I have intense, severe itching. But then I was like, that's probably my eczema and atopic dermatitis and this allergy problem that I have that I take allergy shots for. Because that's my normal life. That's nothing new for me to have intense itching. But then I was like, let me just contact my doctor so I could get tested for Chloestasis because my feet don't never itch. I do have severe whole body itching when I have flare-ups, but my feet has never itched. So I was like, it doesn't take anything just to rule it out, right? So I emailed my doctor on a Saturday, which, you know, I wasn't expecting to hear anything back because it was Saturday. But she emailed me right back. And then, what happened after? Oh, so I emailed her on Saturday. And then she requested for me to get my labs done on Monday, which was 2 days ago. And I got my labs done Monday afternoon. Got my results back yesterday. She called and said, I do have Chloestasis. So, wow. First of all, shout out to TikTok University, because without TikTok, I would never have known anything about Chloestasis. And nobody that I know has ever heard of Chloestasis. And it's supposedly something rare. And it's something that no doctor tells you to look out for. Like, it's weird. But my doctor didn't give me no kickback. As soon as I inquired about Chloestasis, saying that I just wanted to just get it checked out, she was like, go ahead and test on Monday. So, shout out to my team. So I did test positive for Chloestasis. I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. And for those of you that don't know, it's something about your bile and your liver not collecting the bile correctly and your gallbladder. I don't know, something like that. Hell. But it causes intense, severe itching. So that's the telltale signs of it. So, but it's very serious because it usually happens to pregnant women in their 3rd trimester, which I am in my 3rd trimester. I'm 30 weeks this week. And it's very serious. It's very harmful to your baby. So, since I tested positive, I have to take medication 3 times a day. I don't know how long they said, though. I forgot. But I won't find that out till tomorrow. But I'm getting my medication today. So I take it 3 times a day. And then I have to get fetal monitoring in office weekly. And then once I hit like a certain amount of weeks, or maybe 34 weeks, that's when I get it twice a week, fetal monitoring. And if the medicine don't lower my numbers, then usually women will have to get induced and deliver their baby between 36 to 38 weeks early. or at 36 to 38 weeks. And baby boy is not due until July 1st. So, and my baby shower is not until June 8th. Like this is crazy. Hopefully the medicine works. Hopefully he's not affected. And hopefully he won't be at his own baby shower. But so that just means we need to start getting stuff for baby boy, because we ain't buying nothing yet for baby boy, because I just feel like it was too early to start buying stuff. Like, for what? My baby shower was not until June 8th, and then I was like, what's the rush of buying stuff? Like, what does he really need besides, like, what does he really, really need? Like, besides formula, diapers, wipes, onesies, and a stroller and car seat. Like, those are the main things. Like, you ain't got to rush to get that. Anywho, so that's that. But they said the side effects for your baby is, asphyxiation, I think they said. Stillbirth. And some other bullshit that you don't want. So if you are having extreme, intense, severe itching out the blue, whole body, and especially on your hands and on your feet, and you're pregnant, contact your doctor immediately and get tested for Chloestasis immediately. Now, I heard some people saying that their doctor gaslit them, saying they didn't know what they was talking about, or, oh, it's fine, it's part of pregnancy, but you got to advocate for yourself and be like, no, I said what I said, and I want to get tested, period. So make sure you get tested if you have any of those symptoms. So I would check back in when I get my medication later on today. And I also have a 2-week appointment, OB appointment, that was already scheduled for tomorrow. So I'll let you know about that as well. Hey guys, I'm back with an update. So I had my doctor's appointment yesterday. And that's also when I started my meds for the Chloestasis. So the medication is called Urisdol. I think it's spelled like Urisdol. And it's typically used for people who had bariatric surgery or people who are obese. That's what it says on paper. People who are obese and have gallbladder issues. But when I got the medication and I looked at the name, I was like, this sounds so familiar. It sounds familiar because after I got my weight loss surgery years ago, they prescribed me the same medication. It's to help you keep your gallbladder, pretty much, to prevent gallstones and shit like that. So I had to take the medicine 3 times a day with food, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And for my pregnant mamas, the medication is not that bad because it has no taste, no smell, easy to swallow. Because if you're anything like me who can't take medicine, any type, whether it's liquid, whether it's a vitamin, cause you distress, you'll be fine with this medication. So I started the medication yesterday, had my doctor's appointment. They was asking me about decreased fetal movement. And I told him that I felt like baby boy did decrease in movement, which he kind of did. But mainly it was more so in my mind, because as soon as they said something about Chloestasis, and then I read that it can create decreased fetal movement, in my mind, it told me that his movement was decreased. So you know how it is. You get paranoid. So then they hooked me up to the monitor to see if he's good, and he was. So as he hooked him up to the monitor, he was in there doing backflips and somersaults and stuff. And all today he was doing backflips, somersaults, and everything, all morning, all day. So that's good. What else? I have another appointment next week for a sonogram. So I was already scheduled to get a sonogram anyway at 31 weeks because I'm geriatric. And so I'm getting a sonogram next week and another fetal movement monitoring heartbeat thing next week as well. And then we do this weekly. So my doctor said that his initial due date was July 1st, but she said, oh yes, he ain't gonna be born in no July. You could cancel Christmas on that. And I want him to be a July Cancer because my birthday is on July 2nd and his birthday was supposed to be July 1st. Anywho, so he most definitely will be here in June, between 36 to 39 weeks, which means the beginning of June or right at the end of June, but definitely June. And boo. What else? So yeah, he'll definitely be here in June. It was something else I wanted to say. I don't know. I'm on my lunch break. I need a nap. And then as soon as I leave this job, I have to go to my PRN job today. I think I might stay like 3-4 hours at that PRN job. That's what happens when maternity leave. You don't pay yourself, okay? Shit. Anywho, I'll see you soon.